May blocking, may blocking.
I don't know marking. Anyways, anyone can answer this, no? Regarding lang po doon sa mga projects po under Rapid po, RD and ARD, ano na po ba yung mga na-implement na since 2019?
Yung ating rapid growth project, ang platform talaga natin yan is detailed investment plan or yung business model na nakakabit ang Anchor Firm at saka farmers. So mayroon na tayong cacao and coffee na investment plan. So for example, Barpco as Anchor Firm ng cacao ay na-link na natin sa mga farmer organizations in Davao Occidental. So ongoing na yung kanilang ang kanilang business transactions. And Barpco kasi part doon sa DIP ay provision of post-harvest facility and processing na ibigay na din sa kanya. Yung kay yung sa Davao del Norte, na-implement na rin natin doon sa kay Kinemer at saka kay Kapalong Co-op. And then farmers are now supplying the products or their beans.
Yan yung abaka, yung sa Kedemer.
Cacao.
Cacao still.
Cacao ito. And yung first na completed natin na farm to market infrastructure doon sa Kapalong ay natapos na rin at saka completed last 2022 I think. That's the first actually that na-complete project-wide yung sa Kapalong. So intindihin nyo na ang isang project ay complete value chain siya. Mayroon siyang Anchor Firm, mayroon siyang farmers na they sign a commercial partnership agreement, and then we provide matching grant for equipment kung kailangan ni Anchor Firm, or expansion and rehabilitation kung kailangan ni farmers. And then along the way, si Rapid Growth Project provides capacity building for farmers and for MSMEs. Tama ba yung kanilang pagtanim? Kailan sila magtanim? Yung kanilang product ay competitive na ba in terms of quality? At saka linking them to the market. So it's a complete chain. So halos matapos na yung ating cacao and coffee, we will implement this year yung banana and son coconut.
Okay. How about sa yung under CFIDP RD, no? It's because nakalagay dito is parang may 5 coconut-based enterprises kayo na parang nakapropose na project. Tama ba? Kabilang po ba dito yung pinopropose doon sa Provincial Coconut Industry Council na yung pinupush nila na complete processing plant doon sa Davao Oriental?
Yeah, yung CFIDP kasi may mga roles ang agencies. So gustuhin man natin na comprehensive sana yung ating interventions. Ibang agencies yun. So yung atin, we are focused doon sa market promotion. So yung kaya nga yung sa kanina, it's more of participation to market promotion at saka kung mayroon tayong market research, yun yung sa DTI. Yung processing ay doon sa ibang agencies.
So hindi siya part ng DTI yung...
Hindi siya part ng DTI.
Paano yung mga projects na under CFIDP po na na-handle ng DTI?
Yun, we have a lined up of market promotion initiatives na dadalhin namin yung some of the farmer organizations na makasali sila doon. But before that, preparing them as well. So may product development tayo para makasali sila doon sa sa mga market promotion natin. Although may domestic at saka may international. So yung international promotion naman natin is done through our head office na coordination.
Okay. CRD, ARD.
Additional lang
Yes.
no na input for CFIDP kasi part din ng mandate of DTI is on market research no, so some of our field offices, specifically yung Davao City field office natin, has partnered with the School of Business and Engineering ng Ateneo de Davao University. So through that partnership, nakagawa po ng mga different marketing studies no for our coconut farmers no, so they are now using this para po mag-expand ng market, mag-develop ng product. So aside from market development, yung market research component po is nagagawa no through collaboration, partnership with the academic institutions.
Okay, thank you. Last na lang po, para po sa yung mga CARP beneficiaries natin, ano po yung mga nakalatag na project for them po this year?
Yung CARP support program natin ay parang ano din, we consider the CARP beneficiaries as MSMEs. So yung intervention natin from entrepreneurship, product development, market promotion, market access, and if they need, for example, financing, yun din ang binibigay natin. So our CARP are also cooperatives, may mga cooperatives at saka may associations. So actually they are malaki yung contribution nila, malaki yung contribution ng ating mga CARP beneficiaries doon sa ating binibigay na mga outcome or output in terms of economy sa ating mga probinsya. Kasi they are now they are sustaining their productivity as collectively as CARP, and later on individually as business owners. May mga ganyan, may mga nag-ano na rin, although part sila sa CARP, but they have also their own businesses as well. So we coordinated with continuously coordinate with DAR kasi in one setting, yung facility for example ay pag-aari or binibigay ng DAR. So for example doon sa si Farbemco, isang CARP beneficiary doon sa Davao del Norte, mabigyan na naman sila ng additional equipment for meat processing ng shared service facility. So apart from their banana enterprise, because they are a banana cooperative, may mga other enterprise initiatives din sila on meat processing, mga ganyan. Yung market nila sila din, but later on, because we provide them capacity to produce more products, they can also expand their market outside.
Siguro if there are any other questions, siguro pwedeng spill over na lang natin mamaya. So siguro ito, sir, baka pwedeng isunod na lang
Okay
natin.
na ako.
Sige.
Thank you.
Very quick question, perhaps kay Jaisel Villacorta. Siguro ma'am, baka if there will be follow-up question na lang natin later on pagkatapos. Sige po. Go ahead po ma'am.
Good morning po, Jaisel Villacorta sa GMA Super Radio Davao. Ma'am, sir, gaano po kahalaga na may price tag talaga po sa mga bili ng mga